Hey folks, this is a full what's for dinner, y'all. I'm doing East Indian food. So I've got some green cardamom seeds. The cardamom has been browned a little bit, not much. So from there, hang on, to chicken being sliced very, very thin. It was frozen and frosted just a bit. And I'll come back in a minute. Big cast iron frying pan or electric frying pan, whatever you're using. I've got cremini mushrooms, which are baby portobellos. I'm using avocado oil. It's right here. Got it at Costco. Like it a lot. This is not traditional East Indian food. I am doing Pakistan food / Indian food and what feels good for me. So it's all about feel. I've got curry leaves. These are fresh. They taste so good. I'm not joking. You must try. I've got lots of curry in there already. But let's go with that. At the very end of this, I'm going to make a sauce. I will be adding some of those. Where'd that box go? Somebody took it. Okay. Anyway, when it's finished, like really soon, I'll be putting in 5 chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, fatless, whatever. And it's there too. And you saw the other bit. It'll go into here. And then I'll add the black cumin seed that you saw in the mortar and pestle. Let's bring that over. Oh, that's here. Okay, one sec. Okay, we're going to be stirring up some bok choy in a few minutes. I want everything except for the onions, or for the mushrooms, to be cooked. It occurs to me that I did not mention, I'm sorry, what's for dinner, y'all, is a creation of Kimmy's Kitchen and more. Make sure to go over and check out her channel. So awesome. But today I felt like Indian food, and I felt like mushrooms as well. They're a really good filler, and you could use mushrooms if you don't want to use meat. That's all you would do, right? The beans, I like the beans. Like these little peas, whatever. And then, okay, then will be, the chicken will go in there. I'll put the lid on. I'll add a little bit of broth, chicken broth. You can do beef, you can do whatever. I don't know. It's just what I want to do. And I'll add some curry in there or garam masala. Okay, and then when the chicken's cooked, I'm going to add a little cornstarch and water, which is called a slurry. And then it'll be served or ready to, put on warm and put aside. You can make this ahead. You can do it in a crock pot. This kind of is my crock pot. I have one, but I like this better. Okay, separately, you're going to go, what? Boiling 2 cauliflowers. So why? Okay, cauliflowers are going to be completely cooked, drained. And then I'm taking sour cream, mayonnaise, and Parmesan Reggiano in a bowl and going to stir it up. And I'm going to smother the cauliflower with that, both cauliflowers, with the sauce. And more parsley, or more cauliflower. Remember, it's going to be cooked and everything else, so it'll be fine. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of pepper, a little bit of parsley, maybe even a little cumin, or curry powder, or whatever I feel like. I don't know. Get out whatever you want. It's kind of a thing going around. But I just thought, it'd be really, really delicious to make, so why not? Anyway, this is a Rachel Ray pot. It's a pasta one. It's really, really good for all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's check the mushrooms. They are, they have to do more cooking, so I think I'm going to add the meat in now. Yes. Okay, Will is doing, you have to take each one individually and wash each one like that.
Right.
This is baby bok choy.
Or cube.
Not right now. You have to take each one off. So cut that a little more. Chop it a little bit more. No, not that way. No. Like you did in disc. No, don't pick it off like that.
What? You thought you said
That's
I have to
bitter.
wash it?
I didn't say that. I said cut it off at the bulb.
I thought I have to wash it individually.
Yes. And then just leave it. Yeah. So bok choy is going to be really good in this. Bok choy is not Indian, it's Chinese, Asian. But again, I kind of feel like what I feel like. I don't feel like Asian spices. I kind of did earlier. And I thought, I just want spices. We're just with our friends last night visiting, and they're actually from Pakistan, and they have a lot of different herbs and things like that. So, unfortunately, I got to use these. It's gonna be kind of hard. All right, I'll come back in a couple minutes when I have this put in. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I'm going to add a third of an orange pepper, a good heaping tablespoon of better than bouillon, and I've added some water to it. Give me a minute. Okay, so I added a teaspoon of ginger, and I added some peppers when you were gone. So stir that up. So I did add some garam masala. It's fabulous. The mushrooms fried in advance, good idea. The chicken just might shred, and that's fine. We're going to give it some time to cook. It's on 400, which is pretty high, but these dinners kind of tend to be better when they've had time to cook slower. So I'm going to give it some time. I can't test it out, but I'm going to come back, make the sauce for the cauliflower, and show you what that looks like when we put that together. This so far is going to be dinner, and yes, I'm 400. I don't get why it's taking so long. Okay, we're gonna add the peas just on top. Bean, peas, whatever. They say the more color, better it is for you. Take some more curry leaves, gently throw them on the top. And now, making sure the broth, there's a nice gravy there. Bit of a broth. We'll take the kettle, add some more water. Again, we're going to make a slurry with this. Oh, I just can't do it. One-handed. I'm broken down today, folks. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Put this on 400. It's going to cook. If the vegetable, forgot something. The vegetables don't cook, not a big deal. Okay. I'll come back. Okay, the cauliflower is cooked now in a container, and we're going to move on to making the sauce. And I might have to cut this because I don't have a camera stand anymore. This is 500 mils or whatever, a container, that much of low-fat sour cream. I'm going to add, I don't even know how much to do, but Parmesan. So really nothing has to cook here. Hopefully this works. Wow. And you can see the dinner there is coming along nicely. It's boiling, it's steaming, it's cooking together. Exactly what I'd hoped for. I'm going to finish one thing at a time. I'm still going to let that come together itself. And look at these. You can see the steam off them, right? I don't know why I have the fan on. Anyway, we're going to smother. We're going to smear. Smear. I have that from a movie. Tell me what movie it's from. If you're with me this long, let me know. Ooh, I'm going to use the whole thing. Low-fat sour cream. Is there really such a thing? I don't think so. But doggone it, that looks nice. So, I have a couple of ideas. I'm going to come back. Yes, I used the whole thing on both cauliflowers. 1 minute. Move it along. Everything's happening fast. So, smear it in the sauce. And then I'm adding pepper and parsley. And as you can see, paprika. Yeah, it doesn't look perfect, and I don't care. Okay, next thing we're going to add this, which is bok choy, baby bok choy, washed and cut. We're going to add it to this. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Okay, I added a slurry. Cornstarch and water, no rhyme or reason. Now I'm adding the rest. Some drops on the counter, no doubt. That's okay. I'm doing it with one hand. Give me some grace. And this is not a cooking show. It's just the way I like to cook. And it's a cheat day, so why not? I turned it down, not very much. There, it's really turned down now. And because the Indian and Asian, okay, I understand, cook with heart. Well, I don't think you get any more heart than this. I passionately love food. I love to cook, and I want it healthy. There's no sugar in here. There's ginger, there's garlic, there's peppers, there's beans, there's bok choy, there's chicken. Yeah, just mushrooms and everything glorious. Look at the color of that. I know, this doesn't really sound like a cheat, because it's not. One sec. This is the cheat. Now, low carb, of course. You could do this on top of potatoes. You could use, what do you call those things? I can't remember. Tater tots. You could use French fries. Put on sour cream mixed with Parmesan Reggiano. Use the real stuff, folks, if you're going to cook like this, right? And then just smear it on. Add garlic if you want garlic. I mean, really is up to you. And your kitchen could look like this too. I wrote it off after I cleaned it. Anyway, this is going to go on. Bake. What am I going to put it at? Oh, bake. Come on. 400. I'm going to wait till it comes to temp. I guess probably 15 minutes max. I'm not going to let it get past gold. And then it's done. This stuff here is just steaming. Might add a little more water. But I want the vegetable to steam. I don't want it like cooked. Does that make any sense? Anyway, Kimmy's Kitchen and More. What's for dinner, y'all? You got it. Get all the vegetables, man. I love this. This is my style of cooking for me. See you later. Thanks, Kimmy.